Okay, so this is Graduate Students Research Assistantship at University of Michigan. Now, we have done a lot of graduate assistantships. So basically, they are like you going to the university and being employed by the university. Like you work at the university. There are different assistant types of assistantships. You can have a teaching assistantship. You can have a research assistantship, which this one is. You can have administrative assistantship. So basically, you go to the university, you work for 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week, like helping with these tasks in the university, and you get paid. You get your tuitions covered, which can be quite a lot for American universities, of course. It's kind of a little different in every university, but basically, it's kind of like being employed by the university. You work and you get benefits. Some universities give you health insurance. Some universities give you sick leave, parental leave, and etc. So this is in University of Michigan. It's full funding. Pretty much all graduate assistantships are full funding. Basically, again, being employed by the university, so they have to give you more than just tuition fees. We have like no specific nationalities. We have no specific subjects for this one. Pretty much every subject offered in the university are accepted. And if you want to find the perfect scholarship for yourself, go to our website globalscholarships.com and use our free search tool. Type in the program, university, or the country you are interested in and see all the available scholarships. Use our filters to find the most suitable scholarship for yourself. It's completely free and doesn't even require registration. Find the perfect scholarship right now. We have the admission deadline, which is February 15th, 2025. Now, as you can see, this covers 100% of tuition fees for assistants with a 25% or greater appointment fraction. Now, I've looked into this. What I understand is like basically normal employment is about 40 hours a week. Right, so I think this appointment fraction refers to that. So basically, if you are working for 25% of that 40 hours, which means if you're working for more than 10 hours a week, you get your tuition fees covered, which some universities, like most universities, have like part-time assistants and full-time assistants. And full-time assistants work for 20 hours a week, and part-time assistants work for 10 hours a week. So basically, this is like if you're more than part-time assistant, which is more than 10 hours, so your tuition fees are covered. And you have stipend. Stipend is different for different campuses, but basically it's just like about $26,000. This is per term. I'm gonna look into that more closely because like this is not even per year. So if it was per year, even then it would be really good, $24,000, which would mean about $2,000 per month, and this is per term, so it's more than $3,000 per month. So it's quite good. And like living in Michigan is not one of the most affordable places in the United States, but also not one of the most expensive places. $3,000, $4,000 absolutely should be enough to cover your expenses, and then you get healthcare. So yeah, this is the coverage. As you can see, it's a very generous scholarship, and well, if you get this, you go to the university, you work, and then you get quite a lot of benefits. This is for master's and PhD students, but for assistantships, usually master students can apply for these, but I'm told that they are usually go to PhD students. It's not impossible for master students to get these, but again, it's kind of rare. So the University of Michigan, again, as you can see, it's in the United States, Michigan. It's kind of large-ish for United States. We have 6 different scholarships here, and we have more information about admission process, about the deadlines, and as you can see, tuition fees are kind of like more than $50,000, which is kind of on the higher side of tuition fees for United States, which can be anything between like lower side is like about 30, and it goes up to $65,000. So 50 is kind of on the lower end. But of course, this completely covers this tuition fees. You don't pay a dime for tuition if you get the scholarship. And yeah, if you want to see where the university is, University of Michigan, it's not an extremely high end university, like high ranking university, but it's a good university if you want to study in the United States. It has great alumni, and as you can see, it's kind of like a really nice university if you want to study in the United States. And I do know for a fact that a lot of you do, from the questions we always get. So yeah, this is the University of Michigan, Central Campus. So we can look into this. I kind of like the architecture. Yeah, anyway, this is the school. So we can get more information about the scholarship here. We've seen the coverage. We have eligibility criteria. Students in good academic standing enrolling in a degree-seeking program with the minimum credit hours per term. We have application procedure. Basically, you apply for the scholarship, for the assistantship, after you are admitted to university. So one thing you have to keep in mind that you get the scholarship after after you go to the university. So basically, you are admitted to the university, you go there, you start your education, and then you apply for the scholarship. So like you cannot just depend on this scholarship to cover your expenses, your tuition fees. You have to have your own savings, your own funds that you can depend on before going to the university. And if you then get the assistantship, it covers everything, and you get to keep your savings. So keep that in mind. Like, this is not something that you can just win. You can just earn and then go and study at the university. So we have the deadlines here, and as you can see, and if you want to get even more information, you can click here, apply now, to go to the university's page for this scholarship. Right? They give you more information here, but there's nothing we haven't been through. Again, as you can see, we have enrollment requirements about credits of hours. We have period of appointment, stipends. You can get more information about stipends by clicking here, which gives you information about stipends on different campuses, right? And then, yeah, we have more fraction of effort. So we have, hang on, there's one more thing. What is it? So there's one thing that you usually cannot work for more than 20 hours. So basically, this stipend is for people working for 20 hours a week. You can work for more than that. But it's it has to be a special case. There has to be a reason for university to accept. Usually they don't really universities they don't really let you work for more than 20 hours a week, because it is seen as kind of counterproductive for your education. But they can give you that opportunity, but you have to have a good reason. So as you can see, we have benefits here, we have dental insurance here, retirement savings plan, summer insurance coverage, tuition waivers. As you can see, a graduate student research assistant who holds a 25% or greater appointment fraction throughout not less than an entire academic term is eligible for a tuition waiver, which eliminates the appointee's responsibility for tuition payment for that term. So yeah. Leaves of absence without salary, other benefits. And if you want to get more information, you can contact these. So usually process about graduate assistantships are really kind of detailed and complicated, mainly because, as I said, it is just working for the university. So it's kind of an employment process. So that's why they are very complicated. So yeah, this is the scholarship. If you want, if you have even more questions, you can leave them in the comment section, and as you can see, Yanli answers them. So yeah, this is it. Graduate Students Research Assistantship at University of Michigan.